On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
The question as far as giving you the real context anyway. So the only thing you can go by is single till married.
Right.
Well,
so this is let me tell you why I answered the question. Well, let me do this. Let me take it off the women on this panel. Let me take it from anecdotal. Let me tell you, as I survey the YouTube land spaces and I go through different content creators who delve in the same space as us, I go through comments, I go through the Facebook group. There are women that are living in fear of having to.
Well, now you're talking it. There are women. I don't think anybody would disagree with there are women that exist.
Modern women living in fear.
But I don't believe so, Rilla. I don't believe so.
I believe that some of them are. Some of them aren't. They're not all one person. I'm in spaces where I hear women that are genuinely living in fear because they were in some toxic shit or they seen some toxic shit or they grew up in a toxic household or whatever it is. I see that. That is very real.
I get what you're saying.
What am I saying?
Because you're trying to say, well, in the abstract or in the immediate consequence, yeah, but you know, if you're
that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, well, tell me because I was talking. Go ahead.
When you compare it to like a gang fight where you're scared, but you're gonna be brave, I guess is the word, where you're like, man, I'm with this group. This is what I do. You compared it to combat, like, did you say in the army, like a war?
So the concept
in that situation.
Wait. The concept of do it scared, do it afraid, do it anyway. What is that?
That is much different than people who are living their best lives.
It is much different, Rilla. It's way different.
Totally different.
Way different.
That's like, think about it, Rilla. If somebody breaks into,
because listen, wait, and y'all could come back after I finish my point.
Okay, Rilla, put your foot down.
Not on you, Kay, because you ain't gonna pay attention anyway.
Oh, I'm paying attention. Go ahead.
I'm gonna move that foot out the way.
I'm getting that right. I'm getting that shirt, okay. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, modern women are fearful. The more we have these conversations in this space, right? The more we're seeing more and more pushback. And you know what's crazy, Anton? Is bugged out for me. I see, especially in the Facebook group, I see more women either standing their ground saying, well, I've been this way, or I've been doing, or I'm married already, or I'm da-da-da-da. I don't see many women saying, like, you see more men coming into this space and saying, man, I'm changing as a result. I'm getting better. I got new information. I'm da-da-da-da-da-da. Women are standing there like, yo, well, shoot, I should. And the lie that's been told to all y'all women is that you can have it all.
But they're not doing it out of fear.
Wait, when you say they're not doing what out of fear, let me clarify what you're saying.
They're not living their lives as how we identify modern women out of fear.
Yeah, no. I think what's beginning to happen is they are starting to see it. I do. I think they are starting.
Yeah,
to see
later.
It. Yeah, I mean, and I don't think it's necessary.
All right, watch this.
Go ahead.
Q. Are you living out of fear?
No.
Kayla, are you living out of fear?
Mm-mm.
What do you think about that, Rilla? Kay, do you live out of fear? No, hold on.
None but fake talk over here.
Anton,
Are you living out of fear?
No.
They said it. Listen.
Nope.
One thing that we usually get out of the girls on this panel, Rilla, is they start humming and hollering and going on all the different directions, but you don't get a direct answer out of all three back to back to back. And then they add the context. You usually get them with the context so they can help you to understand why you got it off. All three of them answered it direct without even thinking twice out of it, exactly what it is that they felt. So where do you see any fear in any of these women whatsoever?
Sure. And you're talking about the sisters on the panel. So one thing that I would say to add the context is that Kay has a man, right? So she's not going to live in fear of not getting a man, right?
If Kay didn't have a man, Kay would be very much the same Kay.
You can still have a man and be in fear of some things.
Yeah.
Because in one of my relationships, I definitely was in fear of some things, and I self-sabotaged it. So I kind of agree with relating.
And you can, and vice versa as well. I think that if you are just
now we taking it all the way around the world for y'all to stand. And listen, I rock with you, Q. We're taking it all the way I understand the question. Are modern women living in fear? And we're talking relationships, which is what we usually do on this panel. Yes. Okay. So we're
nope.
Oh, okay. So we're
that's what you're
diverse over here.
The way I understand it, and JR can correct me, are modern women living in fear of buying a dog and living alone? That's the wait, hold on.
You're asking.
Okay, you got a man. You got a man.
What are you talking about? Kay should be able to nope. Because listen,
she's not
according
married.
To you. Wait. According to you and me, either you married or you single, though, Rilla. Right?
No.
Either you married or you single, Rilla.
Verbal.
I'm going off of K words. No. I'm just going off of K words. Kay says she got a man.
All right, I'll let Kay.
Now it's Kay safe. Chicago, don't do this.
No.
But
Kay.
I won't answer this, but I do have a question for you.
You can. For Kayla. It's you, right? And I'm assuming you both are single.
I'm single.
Not in a relationship. Long. Look at Kayla.
Why are you assuming they're single?
We're not getting into.
I'm single till marriage.
We're not doing that.
Okay, I got you. And I don't want to go down.
So they can't. So listen, basically what they're telling you is that.
Then we'll talk about my.
They're telling you that they're
they're
not answering the question as far as giving you the real context anyway. So the only thing you can go by is single till married.
Right.
Well,
so this is. Let me tell you why I answered the question. Well, let me do this. Let me take it off the women on this panel. Let me take it from anecdotal. Let me tell you, as I survey the YouTube land spaces and I go through different content creators who delve in the same space as us, I go through comments, I go through the Facebook group. There are women that are living in fear of having to.
Well, now you're choosing it. There are women. I don't think anybody would disagree with there are women that
are modern women living in fear.
But I don't believe so, Rilla. I don't believe so.
I believe that some of them are. Some of them aren't. They're not all one person. I'm in spaces where I hear women that are genuinely living in fear because they were in some toxic shit or they seen some toxic shit or they grew up in a toxic household or whatever it is. I see that is very real. There are other people that are healed that aren't that maybe didn't have those experiences or recover from them. And they don't live in fear any longer. They speak faith and they just go positive moving forward.
But I thought we was talking about
I thought we
was talking about like fear of being by yourself. I didn't know we were talking about just fear in general, like I don't want to see this. No. I thought we was talking about fear of being by yourself.
To relationships.
But there's so much context as far as relationships. Like you can be in a relationship and fear that you're about to get your ass beat. Yeah, you can do that. But my point is that I thought we were talking about modern women living in fear of being. Well, maybe JR can give us the context. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna